Alrighty then, let's see. I'm back for a late night session. Okay, I gotta remember not to build a wall in Boston, lest I cause a game crash.
Ready for orders.
Got some Minutemen here, got policemen here and here. I gotta learn to disband these guys. These guys suck compared to the Minutemen.
Sir.
The Minutemen don't
Your
follow the
orders?
so-called rules of war, as in they don't fire and wait till their turn to get shot. They take evasive maneuvers and they all focus their fire better. It's like they follow Patton's philosophy of war being about killing your enemy rather than dying for your country. Let's see, where is that other army of mine? Yeah, they're still out at sea, heading towards India. Alright, I don't dare attack these people just yet. Do some of the construction for me. In the meantime, keep sapping their resources through funding, through trade. Alright. Save as a fallback plan. Off we go. As usual, Sweden is bullying other people around. They bully the Dutch, and they bully the Norse, and they definitely bully the Russians. I've probably said this before, but in case I didn't, I'll say it again. It's too bad that the colonial powers, such as the 13 colonies and the Louisiana group coming after them, it's too bad they vanish and turn into the regular British and French respectively. After a couple of rounds, a few turns. At least the pirate stayed. Plug bayonet. I don't quite want you to study that. Let's see. Any new farming techniques, perhaps, or actually, we probably need a bigger university. Maybe not. Well, bigger university. Don't need it just yet. Ah, she finally arrived. And come on, people, it shouldn't take 6 months to do this. Which is why I turned on unlimited movement.
Under sail.
Albany. Talk about a rather obvious choice. I mean, one more point of happiness, as opposed to the ability to spawn gentlemen and a slightly faster technology research rate, and more income to boot.
Forward! For crown and country!
Alright. What? I'll get that elite guy later. skirmishers. They got good accuracy, but they're not quite as good as the guys I'm planning on getting, which are dressed in buckskin and wearing coonskin caps. Like Davy Crockett, you know? Let me just look at these guys now. I mean, why wait? Alright then. Of course. I forgot the Mohawks still own that area. May as well transfer these guys over here.
Forward! March!
Alright, just barely under control.
Make ready.
General.
Forward! For crown and country!
Alright. Decent. Meanwhile, what do we got going here? Let's see. What should I do? I mean, I want to liberate India from the Mughals, but at the same time I want to save my queen from accidentally getting overthrown by a republic. Or whatever. Let's see, they got a college going, but they also have a factory which will raise the possibility of an uprising. I can't risk that. Let's see, if I take this, but leave this area, the other territories alone, I might just be able to give it back and make peace. Alright, let's do it.
Set sail!
Oh yeah, and of course in exchange of a political marriage.
Ship's orders?
After all, I can't control the king, but I like to imagine I can. Even though he's an extremely bad king. 2 stars. Psh. It's outrageous how little control I have over my own monarchs. No, this is a private affair. Your bones will become one with the dust. Your blood will be washed away by the monsoon of rains. War it is. Yes, thank you, customer support.
Enemy sail! Run up the
But this is for your own good. Trust me.
Aye, aye, sir! By the land! More orders? March! They are trapped!
And, oh, they do have walls. Oh well, I give them the option to surrender. Actually, I should probably save it first. So be it. Assault, please. They really need to bring dueling back, because now we live in a society that's lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit, and I'm sick and tired of hearing about lawsuits. Let's bring dueling back. Make things much faster that way. Let's see. Let's turn off. Let's do a flanking maneuver to finish this as quickly as possible. Attack the 2 sides. It's outrageous. The enemy can shoot their cannons much more accurately than mine can, every time. Never fails. Learn to run, shall we? And you, General, move over him. Weird how the game can predict taking casualties before the shots are actually fired. Just goes to show it's rigged. And my policy is, or my philosophy is, if my opponent is allowed to cheat, then I should be able to cheat as well. And in games like these, it's painfully clear the AI cheats. Especially in games that involve the fog of war. Looking at you, Command and Conquer. Looking at you, Company of Heroes. And Age of Empires. The bot opponent is able to do moves that are impossible for me because it's painfully clear they can see everything. Isn't that beautiful? Scale the walls. Oh, and I forgot to mention also, what's it called? Rise of Nations is also guilty of it. See, my time-traveling self took machine guns back in time, and that's what you see in action right here. But unlike other world leaders, I managed to keep what I had a secret, where I got it and how it worked. And to be fair, although everything gets leaked eventually, the Chinese did manage to keep the secret to Silk a secret for, what, 2,000 years, I think? I mean, back in ancient Egypt, back when ancient Egypt was at its cultural apex, the Chinese were already harvesting oh dear, I'm having trouble speaking. Were already harvesting silk. Yep, this is the problem with siege battles. Eventually, a strange kind of lag starts kicking in, which is another reason why you have to get these battles over with and done with as fast as possible. And another incentive as to why I've given my men unlimited ammo and immortality. Well, not immortality, invincibility. Generals still get old and die, after all. And they still get tired, as you can see. These guys are exhausted. All that shooting. remember suddenly that movie, what's it called? The Life of Pi. Excellent movie. Played by that tragically now deceased Indian actor, don't remember his name. I didn't really care for his character in Jurassic World, but in Life of Pi, I absolutely loved him. The way he passionately tells that story from his character's youth, surviving on that lifeboat. Very touching story. And a very awesome twist at the end that would make Kaiser Soze proud. If you get that reference, it's from The Usual Suspects. Excellent crime film. There, Indians are on the run. Ah, I took a casualty. What group is it? And how did you get a guy killed? Another tragic thing that this, another thing that this mod is tragically lacking is that the American faction, ironically enough, still cannot hire Native American auxiliaries. I mean, we should have, one would think that we would have the easiest access to them. Alright, seize the flag. Fitting that the general should get in here. People are charging with what? Pitchforks. Ooh, they got some nasty looking sabers. Oh, not just any saber. They got curved swords. Curved swords. A little Skyrim humor. Taking them so long, I wonder. We still got access to a gate. I never understood why it takes so long to get these gates open. Oh, sounds like they're finally trying to break back in. Looks like it's not needed. I accept your surrender.
Sound the call to battle!
Oh, I think that's the... Yeah, that's the governor of India, isn't it? Yeah. Governor of India. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Oh, not who I thought it was. All right. I'm going to build this nation up.
Ready, march! Sir. Forward, march!
Alright, but I'm going to have to destroy this factory and turn it into one of those places of luxury. Keep the people happy that way. That way the Indian monarchy will not fall. So which is their capital now? Ah, figures. The next big city. Nope.
Forward, march!
Our security lies
Waiting
in
for your
preemptive
orders.
attack.
Crush them! March! Ready and waiting for orders. Swine to the slaughter!
America's first famous Scotsman, John Paul Jones. I have not yet begun to fight. I remember Bugs Bunny quoted that when he was going up against Yosemite Sam, who was a pirate in that particular episode. Figured there'd be more jungle in this open field. This is more like an African safari than India, but I could be wrong. See, I can't try that. Keep your shields up. And run. Run, SA, run. Hurry before the enemy reinforcements show up to rush you, as they seem to enjoy doing. General, you walk forward. Alright, you've done enough running. Time to rest a little bit. Rest and let the enemy come to you. Your guys are gonna get it. Oh, never mind. I can at least stop in the nick of time. Lancers. Oh, here they come. Slaughter them. One guy broke through. Isn't that something? Oh, but he didn't make it. Dragged off his horse, and the horse was killed also for some reason. I don't know how rifle butts can kill horses, but in this game they can. Alright, let them go. Their numbers are now inconsequential. Sound like camels. Nope. What are camels doing in this part of the world? And even if they do exist in India, well, one-hump desert camels. I would associate them with more of the Middle Eastern armies. Indians. Allow the camel drivers to get that close to you guys. Shame on you guys. Alright, General. Be the next Alexander the Great and charge the enemy general. Horse to elephant. Ah, too late. The general got killed. Still, I know in this game, horses get realistically frightened of camels. Let's see if the same applies to elephants. Hurry, hurry, hurry before they get away. Oh, man. Well, looks like I'm a victim of my own folly once again. I was too busy thinking about whether or not I could send my general. I didn't stop to think about whether or not I should send my general. form the line. Too late. I miss the music of Battlefield 1942. I don't really miss the idiocy of my bot teammates, but I do like the music. I miss the music. Good. Gain veterancy. Okay, so generals have the red hats.
By the left, march! March! Any further orders? Sound the call to battle!
Well, it's
Strength and honor! Prepare the troops to battle! By the left, march! Men, forward!
intercepted. Well, we shall see who the joke is on. Weird that I'm just like set up for a siege battle, despite the fact that I'm not sieging anybody. Yep. Forward. Looks like the enemy general is coming out with his camels. Riding camels this time. Ah, they chickened out. Looks like they're going into the fort. Alright, General, take the high ground here. Or not. You Canadians are destroying their own wall. Horses better have courage. They breached their own wall. If the wall is breached, the fort will fall. Even if it is breached, it will take a number beyond reckoning. Thousands to storm the keep. Tens of thousands. But my lord, there is no such force. That was an excellent reveal, one of the best surprise reveals in movie history. Switch to melee. I was wrong. Maybe I misremembered. I could have sworn they would whip out, switch from their muskets to hatchets. In the event they were to go to melee only. Attack the rear. Their attacks matter not. Of course, realistically, these guys on the rear would have been firing their muskets, but they just stand there like bumps on a log because they're officially pointing the other direction. Stupid men. So I have to cheat to compensate for their stupidity. Get back up, Neo. Good. of the way. Well, you guys aren't doing anything. Climb. Come on, fire one more cannonball here. Watch it out, my men are there. Don't you dare. Frightened of horses. Frightened of what? I don't see any camels. Unless these faraway ones are the concern. Haul ass before that building gets brought down. It's outrageous how much health artillery units get. Another tragic reason I must cheat is because there's a certain bug concerning the artillery units. If the crew has to retreat, but then they come back, they can actually fire cannons out of their asses. If they're far away from their guns, they have not reclaimed their guns, and yet they're out in the field somewhere, and each individual becomes himself a cannon. I mean, 4 cannons with 3 guys each makes 12 guys, and then if they have to retreat, they become 12 cannons. Very weird. Brave soldier. Oh, these guys didn't even engage in battle. Their flag is undamaged. Well, I left the Hindus in a very vulnerable spot.
Ready for orders.
Their Islamic brethren up here can now swoop in and take them.
March! Set sail! Jump to it and look lively! Ship shape and Bristol fashion, Captain.
Better
America
go back inside,
expects that every
just in
man
case.
do his duty. My lord.
Let's see. No villages left. Weird, because when there was a second building somewhere here. Oh well. School of Arts. Training in the arts for skills. Islamo-Indian. Yeah, but eventually the Hindus got sick and tired of them, and that's why they drove them out. That's why Pakistan is Pakistan. It's all that's left of the Mughal Empire. I think that's enough for this time period. Well, please hit the like button on this video, and I bid you all a good night, because I've been here long enough. Farewell.